Morning, guys. uh, a friend of mine was sheds down that they were going to raise, and he pulled a radio out and thought I'd like it. Well, it turns out to be a Ham's transceiver, a Galaxy 5. Um, I had never restored one before. Plus, I don't have any tube tester to test the tube. There's just one tube, but I think it's a transmitter tube because you can use it as a receiver and you can't transmit. I'm not sure. I might try restoring it, but I don't know. It's like, is it worth it? I mean, it may take a while because I'm not sure I'm doing it right, but I might just find somebody that knows what they're doing and have them do it for a project, I guess. Well, let's get at it once. I happened to get the instruction manual on it. I don't know if you can read that with the camera right now, but it gives me all the stuff, what to look for, locations of the controls, everything. Rear controls, rear panel controls, location of controls, ground lugs, the top view of the chassis with the tubes in it and what everything is. I mean, it's a full thing here of stuff, so. Well, let's look at it once and you guys can give me any input you can on it. I don't know, is it to fix it or is it just a big boat anchor like they called it before, I think. Well, here it is. Faceplate is a little bit pretty grubby looking. It's got all the knobs on it. Frequency dials turns pretty good, nice and smooth. Got a plate button on here, the exciter button, the function button. I got calibrate, PTT, Vox, tune, and CW. I got sideband 1 and sideband 2. There's a band control. It turns. A load for the antenna, I think. Your on and off switch. That works. There's a knob missing off of this, a calibrator adjustment. This doesn't say what it is. Oh yeah, there's a microphone and your RF gain. And there's a little, I don't know if it's a neon lamp here or what. And that is, I don't know what that is. I have to look on the book, I think. A microphone jack. Now we got heavy tuning and fine tuning on there. I'm gonna bring it around to the back. Galaxy Electronics, Council Bluffs, Iowa. Got a serial number, but I can't read it. It's pretty crusted up. I got a speaker, an antenna, bias adjustment, a ground lug, 12 volts AC here. I don't know what that's for. I'll have to look. A VFO extension for it. PTT, an external, a microphone, and then some big old power plug, which I don't have. And this must be for a keyer. It says key on there. 230 power transistors on the back. I think that's what they are. Oh. We'll take a look inside once, if I can get her up that high. Bring it in a little more. Bring it up a little more too while I'm at it. Okay, loosen this up. Take a look down in the old hole here. Close as I can get anyways. This top lid slips right up. And then there's a ton of tubes in there. I don't know how good this is going to turn out. A whole load of tubes. Tubes down in here. Tubes up in there. They all seem to be there except for one tube here. It's the hardest one to get at. Oh, I might have to take this off. Get that picture of that a little better. Yeah, where is it? Right there's the one that's missing. Otherwise, it looks like it's got all its guts in there. Good. I don't see anything. God only knows. I haven't looked underneath either. I imagine it's just a big mishmash of capacitors. I don't know what that is. And then this thing just shuts up like that. So I don't know. Like I said, it's pretty crusty looking. There's still bird feathers in there from the shed that he pulled it out of. I blew it out with a compressed air, but a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, it's got to be taken apart, I imagine, from what I've seen on them when they restore these things. I think that faceplate definitely needs to be cleaned up somehow, so you can read what the hell's on there. Though I do have it on that manual for it, and I got all the schematics for the tubes and everything else came along with it, but I downloaded all that from the internet on it. Anyways, you got to pull the whole thing out to get at the bottom anyways. So
Never worked on one of these things before. Well, oh, hard the old man to get up here. I don't know. This is you can see that, but oops. Come on. Oh, I guess you can, somewhat. This is the book on it. Galaxy 5. Instruction manuals. A lot of information about the operation, voltages. Gotta be dedicated to this stuff, I think, to really understand it all. Plus, it's all tube stuff, you know. So, here's the front panel. Location of controls. In the back, location of controls on the next page. I mean, everything's wrote down what it does. You can't hardly not. I don't know, a lot of reading. How to power it. Well, anyways, there's a lot of stuff, and then they got pictures of it. How to put it into a mobile operation. And just days when they had them in the car, I guess, or in vehicles. Big old tube sets. Connection of accessory items. I think that's the that plug. Anyways, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, close this one. And then, of course, there's the excuse me. There's the schematic for it. I don't know. It's like huge, but you can blow it up too with the program I got it in. It's a PDF, so I can use a magnifier to magnify any section that I want. Of course, let's close this pig out. Close current tab. And then there's one more schematic in there that I found that I pulled out. It's for calibrating it, I think. Yeah, for calibrating the crystal. Galaxy support web community there. Radiolabs.com. That's what made this, I think. 2004. Well, anyways, that's just about that. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah. It's kind of a neat little thing. If a guy could get it running, you could listen to probably CW. I don't know that. I haven't read that much about it yet, so I really can't tell you. It's come to my doorstep, and it's an orphan. And you know me, any orphans out there, I can't help but take them. So I don't really want to see them go to the scrap factory for wire and stripping down when there isn't any more, and there's plenty of disposable shit out there to throw away. Well, that's about it, guys. Uh, we'll catch you on the flip side with this. Thanks for viewing. Bye.